We are supposedly live. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Give me a second, let me see how the microphone's working. Alright. Okay, it's working. It's not as good as my AT2020, but my Blue Yeti is in the works. What's going on? We are here with Speed Duels, Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels, a TCG exclusive format. We'll see how long that lasts for. But not Duel Links, real life Speed Duels. That's what we're playing. Starting off with a brand new series. If you weren't aware, I love Speed Duels. I've been playing it ever since it was first launched. I've got like all the big sets. I got like the original big box Duelist City box. I got the GX one on pre-order. I got the structure decks. I have 2 decks. I got a Blue Eyes deck and a Red Eyes deck, IRL and online. Today we're going to be playing with the Red Eyes deck and showing you what Speed Duels is all about. Have done a deck profile on this, but the basis is spam out Red Eyes and spam out Meteor Black Dragon through the effects of Dragon Caller, which is a skill. If you don't know, Speed Duels have skills where you can have 1 or 2 depending on the format you're playing in your deck. So if a card that starts outside of your deck, it's like its own unique thing. It has no zone, it's kind of just there, and it has an effect, a unique effect that can literally be anything. It could be some random effect. It can be something that turns into a playable card. It can be whatever. So for example, this one here, your normal summon a Lord of D, you can add a Flute or Summoning Dragon from deck to hand. So straight away, you get the sort of gist of things with that one. And this one, you can reveal 1 normal monster from a hand, and it can be substituted for any 1 fusion material. So there we go. That also explains the strategy of spamming out this. Let me turn off my my fan for a moment. Because I'm using my Yeti, I don't particularly want to be spamming the microphone with wind sounds. Okay, so as I said, all the Speed Duels have been playing since it's been released. This is a format: 20 to 30 card decks, up to 5 card extra deck, up to 5 card side deck. Only introducing the GX era now. Sadly, this format isn't too popular, so we're gonna have to go against bots. We start with 4,000 life points with card hand size of 1. Let's go to Speed Duels. Can't wait for RushDuels to come over, to be honest. Alright, so let's go to Speed Duels. We'll go against our Red Eyes to start off with, which is a mirror match, and then we'll do some Blue Eyes. Now I will say my Blue Eyes deck is much better than my Red Eyes, but I thought we'd start off with Red Eyes. And as you can tell, I'm playing the format. We start with 2 skill cards. Typically it's only 1, but there is a thing we have 2 over the 1, which I prefer. Makes things a lot more fun. There aren't many, because I only use decks constructed that I physically would use IRL, so any of this and the Blue Eyes. However, there's been 4 new decks that have been playable in the new box. There's the ArmedDragons, Elemental Heroes, CyberDarks, and CyberDragon, so I'm going to be making decks of those as soon as they're on the simulator. So this is a really good hand to start off with. So I'm going to use the Polymerization to use this Red Eyes as a substitute for any fusion. Right? So now we can make a video of Black Dragon, just like that. That's a really good example. I have done a test stream of this, well, it was meant to be a real stream, but afterwards I noticed, well, I got unlisted because my microphone broke. So this is take 2 of episode 1. Take 1 was like a week ago now. So yeah, I just hyped up. Oh wait, yes, this is the Red Eyes variant I'm going against now. Not the Blue Eyes one. I was just gonna say I hyped you up, and nothing happened. Let's do a rematch. We'll do 1 more before we go over to the Blue Eyes, because it was quite short, so we can show off the potential. Now we get to show off the other side of this deck, which is quite cool. So if we activate the skill Dragon Caller, we get to search a Flute or Summoning Dragon, right? And now we're going to use it. We're going to use it just to show you what's up. There we are. Now the bad thing is, Flute Summoning Dragon goes both ways. So if he has 1 and a Red Eyes in hand, I may have just screwed myself over. Which typically, yeah, here we are. Which typically that wouldn't have been the real play I would have done, because I would like to keep this guy in hand to go for the fusion. But really just doing that to show an example. Yeah, okay, so sadly this is a straight up game. No matter what I do, I don't feel like I can really get out of this. Seems I would have lost either way. Alright, last game. I'm gonna change what I'm saying. The best of three of this deck. Let's get the extra card in hand. As I said, I love SpeedDuels. It's like genuinely such an amazing format. And this is exactly Duel Links, but with a different card pool because it's a physical one. Hey, this is incredible. So I can do multiple things with this. Well, I don't have Poly, which is quite unfortunate. I feel like I'm going to summon these two because MasterRule only has a slight more a bit of attack, right? Let's set half shot. So the reason I summon Behemoth is because I don't particularly want a Meteor to get destroyed. Supposedly he wants to get it. Huh? Ah, no, shit. Fuck. That was a big mistake. However, that was smart of him. He showed off Red-Eyes Spirit, which I like to fusion summon. So how I like to do it is I fusion summon Black Meteor and then I use Red-Eyes Spirit to bring back Red-Eyes. There we are, but sadly I'm gonna lose because I didn't get to do much. Probably could have played this differently, but it's fine. When I can, I feel like I'm gonna swap the Behemoth with Vanilla. I feel good, and I can't wait for these new cards to come out in the simulator because, as I said, it's already been revealed to us. So it's at any point they decide to put in the sim, they can. But as I said, here is ArmedDragon. I think I'm going to use a similar strategy with ArmedDragons, with the Dragon Cooler. Then CyberDark Dragons. So it adds a larger pool of decks to play and stream with. So 1-to-1, this is a strat 1-to-1. Sands, searches, draws. Pretty good. Sadly, we don't have Dragon Cooler or anything, any polarization. But as soon as we draw a Poly, we are pretty much set. Okay, or not, we are doomed. Well, in theory, was a good hand. If we survived the 110. See, these decks definitely need a little bit of work, but it's a bit of a basis. Going against Blue is a bit rough because it's a similar deck, but Blue is always going to have the upper hand as it has higher attack. And because these are the only two decks that I have to use, it's definitely a little bit rough. I feel like I'm going to set. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, to be honest. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it seems like we're going to be in a very similar situation as the last match. I was going to crash, but you know what? It seems I can't do that. Alright. I mean, no point in crashing, so this actually works out better. Shame. I'm going to keep it unfilled. Okay, so we just drew a Poly. Polymerization would be quite beneficial right now. That's fine. Come on, we're gonna win one game at least. You see, I'm so keen from these other decks. It's gonna be so much fun being able to play against everything. Okay. Come on, during polymerization, that's all we need. The thing is, with a 20 card deck, I feel like, I think to myself, oh, Dragon and Fusion Sage would be good, this and that, but then with a smaller deck, it'd be easier to draw these cards, and you want to clog up your deck, right? Oh, come on. Don't have another monster, please. That's rough. That's so rough. Yeah, as the Blue Eyes. Ah, shit, we gotta win one again against the Blue Eyes, right? Ain't no way this is happening. Yeah, with SpeedDuels, when the original Battle City one come out, I got one, played it with like a few of my friends, taught them how to play SpeedDuels, and they loved it, man. It's genuinely such a fun format, a good alternative from MasterRule. And I feel like RushDuels, if they ever were to come to the TCG, they'd be the same. The only thing is they need more support cards. Like, they need to release cards more often. Again, may not be as popular, but say they do these big boxes that come with a ton of stuff, like fan favorite anime stuff, then it'd be very well worth it. Especially just for the reprint factor. You reprint a bunch of cards that people love, and if it's anime collector cards, people buy it just because you can play in a regular TCG. I should have said these to you, but it's whatever. I've said in this game. Same with the RushDuels. Even though you can play regular SpeedDuel cards in TCG, but you can't play TCG in SpeedDuels, which makes complete sense to know why people get upset about it. Because think about it like this. If you could use TCG and SpeedDuels, you wouldn't know what cards are SpeedDuel legal. You'd just be like, well, you could say, look it up, but it's too stupid. I think it's so much better how it is. And I love you can use regular SpeedDuels and TCG. I've seen someone say if they bring out RushDuels, you should be able to use RushDuels and TCG. No, they're completely fucking different sort of cards. That would be stupid. Make it ugly. It's entirely different, that one. Alright, here we are. And then I can use it again. And the flute. I feel like it's a bit of a fluke this one because I don't want to win like this. I want to win against his Blue Eyes. That was intentional. Because I want to... okay. That was a bit odd. Now you can't Dragon Caller, you okay, now you can. See, the but's a bit stupid because what was the literal point in that one? Okay. I'm definitely gonna make sure I keep this guy intact because I would hate for him to get messed up by a Blue Eyes and lose a game because of it. Like, what the actual fuck are you doing? I was having such difficulties winning against this before, and the times I finally get a good hand, his Lud, his messes and stuff up draw. Oh, sadly I can't use anything right now. Man, this is rough. You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to the other decks though. Being able to use these skills with elemental heroes is going to be insane, and being able to use ArmedDragons in a format like this is also just going to be ridiculously fun. Here we are. Here's some action. You attacked the wrong one, idiot. Oh, you know what? Oh, you're a bitch. I was just about to get 2 of these lads out. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, let's attack. I like that. Cool. Let's do a cup. Let's do at least one more against the Red-Eyes deck. I'm only going as bots because I actually don't think people really play it online, which sucks. Whenever I try, it's not on. I've played it on Dueling Book. I don't know if people still play on Dueling Book, but they at least they used to, which is really cool. There we are. Now I'm gonna keep that in hand in case he uses the same sort of strategy. I don't know why I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I could have just won, but I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking to myself, it'd be cool if there was a skill that said polymerization. However, I think there's a skill that acts as polymerization. Right. Whoa, this has happened. I could win right now. But if possible, I'd really love the opportunity to bring out my own Meteor Blade. Alright, let's go for a game. Oh, let's go for the fun game, I should say. I could have won right then and there, I could win right here and now as well. But can we pull it off? Is the question. Not gonna lie, this is a bit rough. Well, we come close. We definitely come close. Ah, shit. I should have just won. I was gonna have to do an attack. That's a bit rough. Alright. We'll play one more. We'll win it. And then we'll call it a stream. And then I'll do one more stream where I use Blue Eyes instead. And this looks very promising. Dragon Cooler adds. See, imagine this strategy with ArmedDragon. I know I keep talking about ArmedDragon a bit, but I feel like it'd be really fun. A Dragon Cooler strategy for CyberDarks? Imagine. Nah, that'd be so stupid. Alright, he's low in life. What we'll do is bump him down. Bam. Best game right there. Alright. So this is the Red-Eyes deck. As I said, you don't know SpeedDuels. These are all the SpeedDuel cards available. I mean, like, there's too many to I can really go through slowly, but there's so many archetypes, so many variants and possibilities that's available. A lot of spell and trap, which is also good, and a lot of skills. A lot of skills. This one is so different. Is this real? Why does it look so different from the others? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a polymerization one. Yeah, look. Huh. Okay, well that could be very useful. Be very useful indeed. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get it out of here. You enjoyed, you know what to do. And I'll see you again soon. With a blue-eyed speed duel. And by the way, this is gonna be a new main series of mine alongside the regular TCG. This isn't overriding the TCG MasterRule series. It's gonna be alongside. We're gonna have two Yu-Gi-Oh series going on. With those alongside the Master Duel, the Duel Links, the Pokemon TCG, the Pokemon Showdown. Those are all my main series. With the Minecraft mini games and all of that. So yeah, this ain't replacing anything.